Is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Aaron Judge riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a pitch. Line drive. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives. So maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits, one away from adding a comma to that total. Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Judge rips that one. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And that knocked Bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's Juan Soto. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground. And that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Unbelievably had 7 hits in the game yesterday. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the second game of the series. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
Base hit, 1 run in already. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to...
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Can't reach this one. It gets down. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. Can't get him at first, and the run comes in from third. So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe tied him up inside with that one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max.
Bounced up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. Here's Alex Verdugo. That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. Snags it for the second out. Around third comes LeMahieu. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. That ends the... And we're back. And starting this one, Garrett Cole. How about a report on him, Chris?
Leading off. He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Kicks and fires. And that one hammered. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And here it comes. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Anthony Santander at the plate. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Soto going after it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. In the air, left field. Verdugo ranging after it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. On the ground to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Well, you have to take care of the baseball, and that's just not something they've been able to do in this one. That's their 3rd error, and part of the reason they're losing right now.
Rodriguez, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
It gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Mullins going back on this one. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. His second homer this series. It's 10-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And here is Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he's safe at first. One down. And now Austin Wells. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are...
It's in and out of his glove. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. In the air, out towards left center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Has 2 runs score on the play. So digging in, Alex Verdugo. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. He gets there with the slide.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and
line drive to short and caught.
That at that is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
And that one in the air center field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Wastes no time there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Fought off foul. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. Only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
To third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Warning track. Whoa! And you can catch it all, baseball man. That one felt good. His second of the year, and they're on the board. It's 14-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Soto pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Mateo now. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering upstairs. 2 outs. Left field. And that is that. Orioles close the gap on the homer. We played 2 full. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. And here is Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
Out to short, Henderson. Throw, save. And that was close. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And a foul ball. The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Down the line. And a foul ball. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a fly ball to right center. Santander racing after it. Can't get to it. At first, and now Anthony Volpe. That one out to right. It falls in, and that's a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now here is Alex Verdugo. Ripped on a line. And that one hops the wall.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to.
Ground ball left side, could be two. In there, he's safe. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy.
In the air to left center. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. One runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really diving. Stop at second. Whips it to Mountcastle. Great play from his knees for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
There's a line drive to left field. And it one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead. And in scoring position with two away. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. In the air, right field. And it drops in. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
He was all over that one. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. An offensive explosion this inning here in the second game of the series. And it goes just foul. Into center. Sizes this one up. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moved.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. But they scored 12 times with an offensive onslaught. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees out in front. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells drifts towards it, corrals it, and there's 1 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Verdugo hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone into the flagpole. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 26-3.
Supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
This one in the air. Rizzo sizing this one up, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. On to inning number 4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's going to be Austin Wells. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Bases loaded with one away. Anthony Volpe. That to right. Santander drifts towards it. That one gets down for a hit. One run across. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fouled off to the right, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Ground ball right side could be two. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall on.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only one away. Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And no one can get there. One run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Juan Soto now. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ground ball could be two. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only one away.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Now back, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And there's a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Could be extra bases. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. Man at first with one gone. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And Judge spoils that one. Torres over at first with one away. To third might be two. And he's safe at first. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. He's in there. And the lead continues to grow. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Seven fouls in a row. Such an impressive at-bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I'll tell you, with pitch counts being such a big consideration in today's game, an amazing fight at the plate like this ends up being incredibly valuable. Running that pitch count up, no matter what the result ends up being, he's going to get a lot.
That's down. One hops off the wall.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little looks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, brought out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs. Bases are full. And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it.
Going.
And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ramon Urias. The pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
O'Hearn, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Mountcastle in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. So a man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
This looks like extra bases, and that's going to kick into the corner. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Bases loaded, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one lifted to left. Under it. Looks like extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Could be extra bases. One run's in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out. And now it's Juan Soto.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career.
Hard liner. He dives, but he can't make the catch. One run's in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Line drive, base hit. One run's in.
Well done, drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
On a line. Rizzo out of the play. And there's one down.